Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom Week 3, Day 6. So, we of course are already done with the Tower of Doom and pretty much everything else that we need to do as well. We even got done the maps, oddly enough, earlier this morning. So, yeah, we don't even need to do that. The only thing we really need to go do is delves for the most part and mainly just mess around with Hero. We even got back above 20,000 gems from doing all the treasure hunt. We actually did an actual treasure map too and got to about 130 turns with 2 volts, almost a third. So yeah, ended up going down pretty well. But yeah, basically just have the delves and then messing around with grinding the hero. So that's the main thing we need to get done right now. If you guys still have any other questions about any of the game modes, just let me know. But yeah, we're like way overdone with it. We still have 8 sigils left. We'll have 12 tomorrow. We bought way too many, though of course we sometimes use it for scouting. We could technically go use these battles, but we would have to get at minimum to 20 to get any increase, which I don't think we're going to reach. That's quite a bit of ways to go. Plus I don't think many people in my guild is bothered even scouting that far, given that most people are basically exactly where we are. So yeah, I highly doubt we're going any further. And as long as we keep top 49, or actually top 50, we still get the exact same reward that we're getting now. So as long as we maintain that, it's the main thing that matters, and it barely even makes a difference anyways, because it's only a 15 gem and 1 doom difference, which is basically 0, because the leaderboard is so ridiculously bad. But anyways, why do we have mail? Oh yeah, duh, I used the redeem code. We'll have that in a moment, or it's part way through the stream. But anyways, let's go grind the Warrens. We're up to 762 shards. Slowly but surely, that is increasing to a stack that will be decent for when we finally get the new faction. The most amount of shards we'll ever have for a new faction as well, when we finally go use that stack for it. Okay, what on earth is our current order? There's a lot of 1.2s. So it looks like we go to there, and then we take every single 1.2, other than the treasure room. Then take the other 1.15, then take the, or the only 1.15. Oh no, there's 2. The bottom left and the top right. And then we take the treasure room. 1 second, my throat's being all throaty. Mainly because I just ate. There we go. Okay. Anyways. Where were we? Go grab all the yellow over. Get a explosion going. Also, hello everyone. Hello Danny. Hello Marcelo. Hello JZG. Hello Haley. Hello Captain. Hello Famous. And hello, let's see, wasn't there someone else? And hello, William, welcome. Can you go over the Delves issue when you can start one, save, etc.? Can you go over the Delve issue where you can start one to save? What do you mean as the issue with it? That's intended. Or I believe that's intended. Or I don't know specifically what you're referring to with that, though. But starting one and letting it roll over is 100% intended. Unless you're referring to something else. Can you go over the Delves issue where you can start one to save, etc. of the 3 you get before reset? I'm still not sure what you're asking. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that question is. Maybe rephrase it. But there's 3 Delve battles per day. You can put them on various factions if you want to delay them to the following day. But you can only delay 1 per faction. You can only save up to 1 per faction for the following day. And all you need to do is just start it. Basically, you go into a faction, you start it, and then that's it. You don't even need to pick your team. You just have to simply go use your scroll on it. I can't actually show that until we finish this delve, but once this delve is complete, I can show you what you have to do. It's right on that screen where you pick the difficulty. As soon as you pick the difficulty, you use your 1 scroll, and then it delays the following day. It's as simple as that. That one page that has those 3 things, the 0.5 multiplier to 1 times and a 2 times. It doesn't matter which one you pick, whichever one you want to do. And as soon as you click that, and then if you just let it sit there, it will, as soon as you click one of those, it will instantly use your scroll, one of your 3. And then if you just leave it there till the following day, it'll still be there. And you can use that to delay one of them. And you can do that per faction. But you can only delay 1 per faction. Too bad you have to use a scroll to check the team that you're using. I guess technically yes, because to get under that menu, you do need to be use a scroll. Though you can always change it to any team, or any team within the restriction. Can you back out without using it? Pretty sure you can't. As soon as you click the difficulty, it's locked in. So I'll go check it after we do the next delves. You can't check it till then though, because every single one of my other delves already has one in it. You should go from 3 to 2 the second you click difficulty. When you do that, it uses the scroll, and there's no way to undo that. But I'll go check it again after this. I should probably go upgrade this kingdom already. I've been hesitant to just because, oh no. I guess because I kind of want to get one of the other kingdoms, maybe to 500. But, I don't know, for camping this every single day, we might as well go upgrade it already. Yeah, I think we're just going to go upgrade it. I'll do that right now, actually. We'll go spend every last shard we have. Let's go upgrade these things. First things first, though, I need to see which delve I currently have the least amount of stuff upgraded in. And then go from there. Because there's still some delves that don't have everything maxed in, including the one we're currently in right now. But let me go check that, then go use all of our treasure that we have, all of our bigger treasure. But let me do that real quick. It'll make all these delves go quicker every single day. But first things first, I need to go under troops, and now we need to find every faction. So first things first, all saying I maxed. Hall of Guardians should also be maxed, I believe. But let's see, Crypt. Crypt is maxed because we had to get enough copies of Lady Mirana in order to do pure faction. Hall of Guardians is 1 off max. I should probably go get that because out of any of them, that's probably going to be the next relevant one. Primal Rift is oddly enough maxed. Sea of Sorrows is the furthest from max, so that one should be next. Wait, how far are you? Upgrade, ascend. You're the rare, right? So you'll be the furthest away from actual max. Let's see. How close are you? You are not close at all. Well, that one's our furthest away, so I guess we do that one. Oh, no, I didn't mean to go all the way back. I can Sea of Sorrows, and I believe we have 1 more or 2 more. Sea of Sorrows. The Warrens, and that's it. And the only one we're missing is Trickster. Okay, so let's go do Hall of Guardians first. Get that one maxed. So let's just throw every last shard we have. I mainly just need copies of Ethereal Sentry and Big Treasure. Everything else is pointless. And of course we get 0 of either of those two things. Okay. Oh, we still need a lot more copies though. But that's that. That just helps us get a little bit further in that. But the other main thing I want to go do is, yeah, start using some treasure. So, time to waste all of our gold. Let's take a before and after screenshot. Let's see, we're sitting at, let me just type in a number. Oh, I need to make sure not to overwrite my other copy-paste. Let's see. Actually, let's just put it into a calculator. That'd make the most sense. We currently have 22223 That is our gold value. Now let's see that number go down to 0. Okay. Time to finally go upgrade this thing. This also make it easier for when we go to 500. It'd also make it easier for if we try for Purifaction. Though I highly doubt I'll be doing Purifaction here. It might actually be the hardest kingdom in the game to Purifaction just due to the mechanic on first and final battle. We'd have to get super ultra lucky off of death marks, off of the random stats effects. Goodbye, treasure. We'll miss you. Also, goodbye gold. We're almost 1 million down. And we're not even hitting the heavier values yet. We're probably not even going to reach 175. And we're almost 1 million down. One more set of 5 should bring us down 1 million. I'll stop once we hit about 20 million, I guess. And this is why we have a reserve of gold, because it gets absolutely decimated by using treasures. Today, your guild leader donated 80 million as a New Year's reward for us, and you still didn't get the new mythic of all your keys. Ouch. It happens, though. What is the max level of treasure hoard? 1,000. I don't think any person in the entire game has 1,000. I don't even think anyone has 500 yet. It costs a ridiculously absurd amount of resources to do it. Which is why basically no one has done it. I think I'm going to go down to 0 genie lamps. Also, it looks like we're dipping a little bit below 20 million gold. I guess we'll keep one sacred treasure. Actually, just out of my paranoia, I should probably keep one of each. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, you know what? We might actually reach 200,000. I mean 200,000. 200. We don't have any direct need to, but we might. Let's see, do that. Get another set of 5. Okay, maybe we will use all of our genie lamps. Ooh. Ooh. We might be able to reach 200 with this. Let's see how close does this bring it. Ooh. 200. A little overkill though. Why is that not 200? Oh, why? How do I do this? I don't know. Do we waste one hole of the other chalice or something? How do we do this? Like, I can't let that happen. We're not going to be 1 EXP short. That's not happening. I guess I do that and then waste my gold with like 1 chalice. It's going to be 1 expensive chalice. But I think that's the way we do it. To get exactly 200, because why not? So yeah, we'll do it that way. Do that. And then 1 single chalice. This is going to be like a 25,000? 40,400. What an absurd amount of gold. What do we even get from it? Let's see. We got 1 HP. Is it even worth it? Is 1 HP worth 40,400 gold? Probably not, but there we go. Okay, we're at level 200 now. And that cost us a total of, just subtract that from it, and whatever that number is how much it was. 19,480,068. And that ended up costing us a total of 2,743,400 gold to do the highest 3 treasures into 100 to 200. It's not too bad, but almost 3 million gold down. But yeah, 2,743,000. So basically 2,750,000 essentially. 250,000 short of 3 million. How much magic was gained? A lot. The exact amount, we can actually see the exact amount. 36, 73, 72, 18 is what we have at 200. And when we're only at 100, it is 18, 9, 36, 36. So basically doubled, right? Pretty much doubled. Almost every single one of those stats essentially ended up doubling, is what ended up happening there. Yeah, there we go. Well, now we have all that to go use. Now let's go use it. That will speed these up a little bit more, and whenever we finally go and actually get deeper into Stove, it'll be a lot easier. Look at those stats now. How much does Infernus hit? 52, 52. Ouch. And 41 explosions. I wonder if he's going to explode the whole board. Hello, Goober. Welcome. But yeah, you can check the difference of any of them anytime you want. All you have to do is click a bunch of times. Like, you can see the stats of any level range that you want ahead of time just by spam clicking this. It might take forever, but you would be able to see any level that you wanted to see if you want to compare what your horde would be, or what your stats would be like at one level compared to another. But it basically seems to, the amount of stats that you get at 100 is basically the amount of stats it keeps incrementing by every single time. Like, it went up by 9 magic, then by 9 magic, then by 9 magic, and attack and armor. Basically, all of these seem to be increasing about the same rate every single 100. But yeah, we're consistently getting 9 more magic every 100. It's not specifically exactly on the 100. Almost. Like you see, it's right at the 298 for this one. For all those. But anyways, let's go back to Delve. Yeah, you get 1 stat every time. Every single time you're getting 1 stat per level. All the way up to 1,000. So it is near impossible to actually reach 1,000 in the current state of the game. Not even, ignoring the gold cost, just getting that much treasure is not really possible. Especially since you wouldn't just be putting it all in one kingdom, you'd have to put at least some amount on other kingdoms. Has the team completed 100% of delves attempted? No outright losses? I don't know if it has exactly 100% win rate, but it has like 99% win rate. I can't recall it losing once, and if it did lose once, it only lost once. But I'm pretty sure we're at like pretty much 100% win rate. And the only time we lost was we weren't really paying attention. If we did even lose with it. But no, this is almost never going to lose if you're just camping like level 90 or 100 or something. Even if you only have level 100 stats. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. It barely gives us anything, but it is enough to explode, so it's still good. And dead. There we go. Then we take this and right into the middle. But yeah, I'll go show that thing right after this battle. The thing I was referring to. With the battle delay. That's probably going to die to Death Mark. Oh yeah, there's two things we can actually lose to. Though we haven't actually lost to it yet. We can lose to Death Mark and we can lose to Devour. Hasn't happened yet, but it's only a matter of time. It's pretty much where the 1% and its 99% win rate is randomly losing to Death Mark or Devour. Because this team has no immune to Devour. And while it does have cleanse for Death Mark can still get you out of nowhere sometimes if you don't cleanse it immediately. And it's dead. Yeah, Rowan would hit high, but everything also has higher stats, so it doesn't really hit that high relative to the stats that you're up against. But yes, her damage would be really high. She'd be hitting about 280 damage, approximately. Though relative to those stat lines, 280 damage isn't really that high. But she would be hitting about 280. Let's see, we'll get that Mercy in there. Get that, throw in a Furnace down. He'll go flip our two Gorgulfas that are exactly the same. Never mind, we already killed it. He'd even get the flip. Not like it would matter, they're the same thing. And 2 more will do it. 1. Never mind, actually 3 more will do it. Gives us a nice Mercy because he creates a bunch of yellow. Thank you. Grab another hit. And he'll die to pretty much anything. What team that could work decently for All-Seeing Eye faction? Also, your treasure hoard is at level 69. Also, maybe a team with 1 mythic or not at all. You can run a Gluttony spam. You can run Dragon's Eye into Apothecary into 2 cleanup troops. Actually, that's probably your best bet. Is Dragon's Eye, Apothecary, Salvani Mora, and 1 other option. Salvani Mora makes it so the final battle can't skull spam you, as well as that leech can't end up stealing attack. Well, it can still steal attack, but it doesn't gain attack. It also just makes all skulls throughout the delve easy. Dragon's Eyes to make it so they die. And then Apothecaries, of course, for cleanse and to give you your brown for your Dragon's Eye, as well as maybe Salvani Mora. And then you use 1 other troop. And that 1 other troop is basically just used to clean up the baby dragons. You can use the, if you have absolutely nothing for it, you could use that 1 dragon devouring epic. Dragon Cruncher, I believe his name is. And he could just devour all the baby dragons. Otherwise, you could use any other option that would fit to clean everything up. Okay, so right here, you can see that we currently have 2 delve battles. The way that these work is the second you click on one of these difficulties, it ends up using the delve. And once you've done that, it's delayed for however long you want. So as soon as we click one of these, it will then use this up. It'll go down by 1. You can see it even has the scroll thing right there. As soon as we click 1, it'll go down by 1. And then if we leave it alone and we come back to it at a later day, the battle will still be there. So you'll see right here we currently have 2. And we'll click on this and we'll be in this battle. You can see that we haven't even chose our team yet or anything like that. We could change it to anything we want if we go and click edit team, as you can see. But you can see we got into this page, but we still have 2 left. Same as all these other ones. It's just because we have them delayed. As soon as you click one of those difficulties, they're delayed for however long you want. We could keep these here for literal months, and they'll still be here. And I haven't even chose a single team for a single one of them yet. We could change them as we wish. And that's pretty much how that works. And as soon as we go click this, it'll go and reduce our thing by 1. So we had 2, so now it should only be 1. But now if we keep clicking back in here, it'll just be this. And we could keep this here, and it'll be delayed till tomorrow if we want. So if we can keep this exact battle like this, we don't even need to choose our team if we don't want. Though we can if we do. But once we do for the first battle, it is locked in. But yeah, we can just leave it like that and go do whatever else. Or come back here in a few days, and it'll still be here. But that's basically how the whole delve delay thing works. Anyways, let's go do this one. As well as the other one. Hello, Bakchan! Hello, Maribin. I'm doing pretty good. Weekend's been going nicely so far. Good evening, Brian. What do we take? Let's go grab the red over there. See if we can get a mercy or something. Let's take some blues over. Grab a yellow there. Grab a brown. Gorgolfa everything. Yep, Gorgolfa moved. Stop moving, Gorgolfa. Pick one location and stay there. And now he's gonna move back. Oh no, never mind. That's not the one that he did. Did they just both die to burn? Did they really just die to burn? Hold up, I need to watch that replay. They did. They both fell into a burn range. Wow. Oh, that's convenient. Which one of the 2 500 gem armors the best? Dragon armor. You buy dragon armor, then celestial armor. If you're not buying Death Knight, you do need to buy both of them. Eventually. But you definitely buy dragon armor first. Gold bonus is way better than soul bonus. The main thing that you should be focusing all your gold on as a newer player is getting level 10 all kingdoms. You should be focusing your gold to get about level 3 or 4 onto every single kingdom. Then leveling all the magic ones to level 10. And then all the attack ones to level 10. Then all the HP to level 10. And then all the armor to level 10. And that's going to require a good chunk of gold. Also, after this delve, we'll give out a redeem code. Okay, what else we need? Grab a yellow. Golf in there. And I look away for 1 second, he's already dead. All he did was cast Gorgolfa. I guess he got hit by a skull. Better the explosion damage was enough. Okay, we'll take that down. Grab herself a yellow there. Grab another yellow. We can get a mercy rolling. No. Purple. Grab all the yellows we need. Grab an explosion, because why not? That was not an extra turn for anything. Hopefully this will give her full mana, so we just mercy it to full mana again. Or not. Oh, I should have actually Gorgolfa. Hopefully this will give us mercy. Come on, he even created our color and it still doesn't give it to us. It will. But now we have it, but it's kind of late. Don't need it now. 1 mana short. Somehow still some amount of mana short. Oh, if you need information on the game, well, we stream every single day here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can always answer any questions. But also the Gems of War forum. If you go to gemsofwar.com and go to forum, there's plenty of people there that you can ask questions as well. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know, and we'll go over them all. Okay, did we go into that? It's this in-between room. I guess we have to take it this way, into the 1.2 first. I guess it doesn't matter too much, does it? Not really. Let's just do a circle around, and take the treasure room in the final room. Oh yeah, the 2 console versions have always had a little bit of issues for this game. Though if you're looking for a guild or something, the Gems of War forum does have specific platform guild recruitment threads. Or categories, I should say. So you'd easily be able to find people for Xbox. Yeah, I'm not surprised that chat isn't working. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, we'll just Mercy just to get our mana. Get a little bit better forward. Just clear it all with Gurgulpa because it's so bad. Get another Infernus in there. And he's dead off the skull. And yeah, let's make it a little circle here. Mercy's gonna do almost nothing. Still almost nothing, but it's more than it was gonna do before, so I guess it's fine. This team feels so much smoother with the extra bit of damage that it has. It's barely even any extra, but it's enough to definitely have noticeable speed increase. Normally because we can actually get kills 1 whole cast quicker. And our skull damage is up by like 13 or something. Maybe even a little bit more, or 16 or something. Kind of decent amount. Well, there are guilds that are literally no requirement whatsoever, level casual. And I do advise being in some form of guild, even if you plan on doing absolutely no amount of help to them. Because you do get some amount of free resources, even if you do absolutely nothing. And there are some super casual guilds out there that have no requirement whatsoever, that are still active. Oh, we gotta go Gulpa down. Do another Infernus. Another Gurgulpa. But yeah, if you post some of your better stuff that you have on a forum post, people will generally help give you team suggestions and stuff. Or if I knew what some of your better cards were as well. But normally on a forum post you can put a lot more in there. Have you noticed key teams losing more often to Dragon's Eye teams in PvP? They've always lost a decent amount to them in PvP. I wouldn't say it's more often, it's about the same rate it's always been. It's not a good matchup for Eye, especially if they're using it correctly in like 2nd or 3rd slot. There's a lot of Dragon's Eye teams out there that are made specifically to counter, what's it called? To counter Key. Skeleton Key. Because a lot of people are aware of how popular Skeleton Key is. So people are just making the counter team with Dragon's Eye. Of course, that Dragon's Eye team works to counter everything, not just that. But it is pretty good at countering Ki, because it has a frontline tank and a backline tank. And it makes it hard for Ki to actually get through. And it would normally get converted before it could ever do anything. Speaking of that, he's probably going to get a thing on me. Hopefully this will hit him. Oh, it has to hit him. Never mind. There's a 100% chance that would have hit him. No, our stats are so high because of delves. Our normal stats are a bit lower than that. Like if we go into a battle right here, these are what our normal stats look like. The only reason it looks so high is because of delves. But this is what our normal stats look like. And this is what a normal other person looks like. Because we actually have max stats as well. This is as high as anything can get, what we currently have. The only reason why it looks so much higher in delves is because of Treasure Hoard. And we just recently, this stream, leveled it to 200, up from 100. Just gonna pass my turn. It's probably quicker than casting. Yeah, that's the only reason why our stats look so high. Like if we go back now, it's gonna be like more than double, or maybe not more than double. It should be about double. If we go back into here. Okay, we'll take the skull down, grab our explosion. You've been away since the Underworld came out? Well, you have a lot of Underworld to catch up on then. There are a lot of exclusives actually in Underworld. There's one weapon per faction. There's one pet per faction, so it's only for the Delve team. And then there's 4 Delve troops per faction, a rare, an ultra rare, an epic, and a legend. For the most part, most of them are useless. But from getting higher renown, you also get some extra stats like HP and armor and stuff like that. And also, it's the best way in the game to obtain legendary and mythic ingots. It's one of the few things that's good for. Legendary ingots, mythic ingots, and it's the only way in the entire game to get shards. What stat is the reward for 1,000 or 16,000? It is a armor, unfortunately. 16,000 gives you +1 armor. I believe the order was HP armor, at 4,000, 8,000, 12,000 respectively, with 16,000 being armor. Which hopefully means we're getting an attack or a magic next. Assumably attack. Then hopefully a magic. Ah, he got that new Blessed trait. Now he has immune to burning on everything. Which is only 3 damage per turn, so that's not really too bad. Except he just got barrier. How did that not give us full mana? Alright, I'll kill that out. Throw another Infernus in there. Grab a, I'll just explode everything. Yeah, I know, they are pretty stingy with the stats. There's very, very minimal reward that you actually get from delves. That will probably change some in the future to be a little bit better over time. But at the moment, it's kind of a little bit underwhelming. But still, we need to keep getting horde levels and everything up just so that we have them for later. They are going to be rebalancing level 500 delves, though. At that point, it's going to be a lot easier, too, to get higher renown. Because right now, you need to level your hordes very, very high. Most of them need to be at least level 200 if you're even going to plan on doing level 500 delve and with the pure faction. Like, not to complete it out, but to do it with pure faction, you need at minimum level 200 for most of them, except for maybe crypt. And some of them you almost need more towards 250. Anyways, that's that. Let's go do this last one. But before I do, let me go hand out a redeem code. So I have it right here. Let me just copy it. Oops, I forgot the link. Let me go get the link as well. Copy, paste. And there we go. Just go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Read the game code section, or simply go click that link right over there. The redeem code, or I mean the invite code, is found underneath. I can't talk right now. Your invite code is found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste it. And same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. And it works on every platform except for the 2 console versions of Xbox One and PS4. Everything else it works on. And yeah, that's that. Let's go and let's actually go use these shards. I believe we're currently using Hall of Guardians, trying to get this upgraded. We'll go through another 200. I need the rare, so luckily we got 3 copies. These coin purses are so useless. And just because we can, let's do a few one at a time. We've got another genie lamp to go replace all the treasures we just used. And another one, the rare, nice. Let's see, how much progress have we made? I think we had 33 earlier. And we're now up to 44, so we gained about 11. And now we need another 7 of them until we can get that maxed. And that's somewhat relevant because it's for Whitehelm. Having that maxed isn't actually going to give us a higher tribute, though. Because there's currently not 2 Whitehelm pets. Wait, is that really the only thing keeping us back? No. There's also the need of 1 additional Whitehelm troop. But if we get 1 more Whitehelm troop and 1 more Whitehelm pet, we'll be able to reach the first 15-star kingdom. Oh wait, does Darkstone not have 2 pets? Let me see something real quick. How many pets does Darkstone have? Darkstone. Oops, that's not the search I want. Darkstone. Oh no, Darkstone has the same block. It doesn't have 2 pets yet. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's go back to Underworld. Finish out this last delve. What is our path? What's your multiplier? 1.2 into a 1.15. What even is this pathing? Okay, I guess we go around just doing every 1.15? You know what? Since we have these 3 treasure rooms, or 2 treasure rooms, I guess we do that, then we do that, and then we take the treasure room, and do it that way. That seems fine. So let's do that then. Oh yeah, we have a lot of chests saved up at the moment. We're mainly saving them for, yes, various future content, pretty much. As far as the breakdown for each, I'll go over it in a second. It'd make a lot more sense if I'm actually on the key page when explaining it. Yeah, we are hoarding a little bit of keys right now. And we're actually starting to get a reserve of them, which is nice. Normally, mythics are the biggest thing that tend to tear that down. Okay, let me go back to that page, or to the key page real quick. Let's see. Skip. And go back. Okay, so keys. Most of these are just gold keys. That's a pretty misleading number because we only have about like 7,000 keys. It's just these amount of gold keys is making it look way higher than it actually is. But these gold keys I'm saving for basically a new kingdom. It could be several months to even an entire year before we get another kingdom. They kind of are just doing delves instead of kingdoms now. But there is still a possibility we're getting another kingdom this year. And if they are, I'm pretty much throwing down every gold key I have until that new common is mythicked immediately. It'd also make it so all previous commons and rares that we didn't already have mythicked would be mythicked by doing that. But yeah, we're just kind of holding those gold keys in hopes for that to happen. Glory keys we're keeping as a reserve, as a backup to gem keys. Gem keys we're keeping for basically every single mythic that ends up coming into the game. event keys we're using for every single new legend that comes into the game on those weekly event things. Guild keys are a secondary backup to gem keys, and VIP keys we basically never need to use in the current economy of the game. And that's pretty much the full breakdown. And it's basically enough to get all content forever. Or not forever, but you know. Assuming we keep getting more resources, what we have is pretty much enough to last for the duration of the game. Most endgame guilds can keep up with the curve of new content, though. As long as you can get all tasks done per week, that's generally enough to be pretty close to keeping up with the curve of new content being introduced to the game. Okay, I kind of want to use Mercy first, and we do have alignment, so we'll go for it. For a second I thought we didn't have it. Grab that, Burner Furnace. Nice little explosion in there. Yeah, gold keys do give gems, glory, gold, and all those small little resources. It's a very small amount, but it does add up. Basically, every single time we get a tribute, you can almost add 1 gem to it, just because whenever we look at how many gems we get off our tribute, just because of all the gold keys we end up getting. Loot box PTSD. Yeah, we did just have a key opening the other day for the most recent mythic. They don't take that long these days, though, ever since they added those 200 open options. It makes it so much quicker. Unless we get super unlucky, it's normally done within minutes. Yeah, the amount of gold, glory, and gems that you start getting really start adding up after you're opening thousands of them. I think we'd end up gaining almost millions of gold with that many gold keys. At least 1 million. Yeah, maybe when we finally open them, I'll keep track of all of our other resources, just to see how many gems, gold, glory, and everything that it actually does give. And by then, we'll probably have anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 gem keys. So we'd have a pretty good data pool as well. I think we'll do that, if I remember by then. I have no clue when we're going to actually be using them. Because if we are waiting on a new... actually, if we are waiting on a new kingdom, there's a good chance there's not one coming anytime soon. Like, not even remotely soon. Like, there's a good chance there might not even be a single one all year. And if there's one all year, there's only going to be one all year. Okay, now we're blocked by treasure rooms, so we'll save those for last. Even though it's not multiplier order, it's value order. And value order is basically do every single room in multiplier order except for treasure rooms, which you save for last. Or at least that's a simple way of doing value order. There's more complicated ways to do value order, but you'd have to have memorized literally the loot of every single room. Which I do not have memorized. Not even remotely close, because there's almost no need to have that memorized. I do know some of them, mainly the treasure rooms. Like all the individual rooms I don't have specifically memorized. Been a while since the last gold chest challenge. Ha! That is something we'll do again sometime. Not today, though. Also, hello, G-Man. Welcome. For tonight, I'm pretty much just going to be finishing this delve, then calling it a night. I should probably change the title too. We actually didn't do any Sunspear. Though we did end up leveling up the faction to level 200 instead of 100. So we basically doubled its levels. I'm probably actually going to switch out of Sunspear as well. Well, first I need to go record that video thingy, the new mythic. But then after that, after the new mythic isn't relevant, yeah, I think we're going to switch over to, what's it called? I forgot her name now. Frost Mage, and try getting that hero class to level 70. Aw, he has Spirit Fox. That's annoying. Okay. What else we need to move around? Let's grab a purple over. Grab all that mess. Grab a green. Take another Mercy to get all that rolling. What else? Get another Grigolf in there. Mercy it all down. Get that down again. Grigolf everything. Grigolf everything again. Of course, he drains the most useful one. Why wouldn't he? I hate this team so much. The Mana Drain Spirit Fox team. More often than not, it's not particularly strong. It's just very, 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 very annoying. Does anyone else think when the extra turn is triggered, it sounds like extra turn? I don't think so. But then again, I've heard it so many times that I barely even like notice it. Any of the dialogue thingies. I miss when we used to have the legendary and the rare and all the other rarities whenever we did key openings. We don't have any voiceover anymore whenever we open keys. And that nice epic voice. There's actually a lot of the epic voice files that aren't used anymore within the game. Like half the audio in the game other than specific troops was that when the game first started. But it slowly got phased out. Now the only thing it does is extra turn and mana surge. And I believe you can bring it up in arena too, whenever you have a certain rarity there. It's the only other time you can hear it, I believe. And he's dead. Super dead. Can I update my old tutorial playlist? I tend to just keep adding more and more videos to it. I probably should have a designated up-to-date tutorial playlist. But first I need to actually make up-to-date videos for an up-to-date video playlist for a guide. That is something I do want to work on this year. Especially since the meta of the game I don't think will really be shifting too much. Maybe, we'll find out. But the only issue I've always had with that in the past is like I'll go do a bunch of guide videos and then like 2 versions later it's like, oh yeah, it's almost irrelevant now. Well, maybe not completely irrelevant, but you know, they make like drastic changes that kind of change things. But no, that is something I definitely want to tackle this year. Like extensively cover every single piece of guide on every single thing on this game. Everything that could possibly ever need to be covered and updated. And just make it all into one playlist. And then whenever anything gets outdated, just replacing it with another video. I just don't know what order I want to tackle it in. But it is one project I want to work on over the course of this year. And then just keep updating it as it needs to be updated. What's the most moves we've gotten in treasure map? I hit somewhere around 250 once. We hit 130 earlier in the morning stream when we went to go get the event done. Yeah, let's take that thing over. Grab a yellow, just because it's kind of blocked and everything else. We get a mercy in there. So let's take that skull. Kill that for Infernus dead. And there we go. Get the last bit of loot from our chest. Anything good in there? A little bit. Got a bunch of legendary ingots. Before we end out the stream, let me go see what we can actually go do with all of our ingots. I feel like we have way too many right now. Let's just see. Let's do it by rarity. And let's go upgrade a bunch of useless weapons. Okay. Let's see. Do I just go down the order? How many do I even have? Not that many. But, yeah, let's go upgrade a few. Let's see. Which one of these aren't trash if we upgrade them? Let's see. Does this get an annoying anything? Destroy 3 random greens? Yes, it does. Okay, how about you? No, that's the useless one. Staff of Visions. Were you bad? Yes. Were any of these good? Well, the ones that are, we pretty much already have upgraded. Actually, how many more do we still have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have enough to upgrade about 5 to 6 of them. Wow, we're almost done with mythic weapons. We are so close. Okay, I guess we'll just start upgrading the useless ones, because we're almost to the point where we kind of have to anyways. So 1. I do want to reserve enough so we still have 2, so that means we need 110 left over. So yeah, I guess we'll just do it in order. If it becomes useless, it becomes useless. Let's see, 2. Let's see. Flame Soul. 3. And that's actually as far as we can do, because if we do one more, we won't have enough for 2. I don't know why I want to keep enough for 2, but I do, just in case. And now we can start doing these as long as they're not useless. Oh, they actually are useless, but I just want to start getting more of these upgraded, and probably reserve about 3 of them left over, just to keep around, just so we have it. Gain enchant. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Destroys 3 random yellows. That's actually not too bad either, because it goes into its mana accumulation. Destroy a random skull. That doesn't really do much, but still get it. Wait, doesn't it have an explode too? No, it doesn't even have an explode. Let's see. There's so many useless weapons. So many useless weapons. Bone Shield. That one's actually not bad. What's the gain here though? Create a Bone Storm. Create a Doom Skull. Create a Skull. Doesn't this actually make it worse? Yes, it does. Let's not upgrade that. This is just a bunch of other stuff. It destroys a random red gem, though. They still have those really annoying destroy a random gem things, but I guess it's fine. Bull's Edge. It's fine. Oh, it creates that one useless red. Fail. Burning Scythe. A little bit extra mana. Has that annoying create a purple that does nothing. I don't know why they haven't nerfed all those yet, either. They really should have not, like, blanket removed all of the explosions like they did earlier. Because they made a lot of weapons worse, but some weapons also better, but it was kind of all over the place with what it actually ended up doing. They should have just done it by, like, a weapon-by-weapon basis on if it should have been worth modifying at all or not. Oh yeah, Dust, this weapon creates a Dust Storm. Oh, but it also creates a Brown. Oh well, it's probably fine. Hopefully that doesn't ruin that weapon. I don't really use it much, though. Dragon Fire, I don't think you ever really need. Dreamcatchers is pure useless. A lot of these are pure useless. That's not really a standard for upgrading one of these. They're all pure useless. Create a single purple. Well, that's going to make the weapon worse, but I'm never going to use it anyways. Grab that to upgrade. Oh yeah, does Guard's Wall actually even get anything good? It creates that one useless red, but it does gain a lot of extra stats or mana there, which isn't too bad. Oh yeah, golden cog. How have I not upgraded this yet? Because it creates one red. Oh well, it's fine. Gets a few other things that give all brown allies 2 mana. Oh yeah, does crown get anything good? Oh, it actually does. Why do I not have that upgraded yet? There we go. I guess we'll leave the rest for later. We still have a decent amount to go on them though. But yeah, we are nearing towards the have everything maxed category. The only thing that we're really going to need are the epic weapons, for whichever reason are the highest rarity weapon in the game. As far as getting all the ingots for in the current ingot economy of the game. Why that is, I do not know, but that is the case, and it is weird. But yeah, it's strange. Very strange. Actually, with that being said, one other thing that we should go do, convert all of our ingots into better ingots. Except for these. These I won't do. It's a waste of souls. But let's go do the other ones. So we'll go convert those over. And now we can get 7 epic ingots. Which only puts our epic ingot count at, how many? At 190 something. That is such a pitiful amount. We still have more legendary ingots than that, even after spending all that. Have the devs said why they're focusing on this year regarding updates? They have not specifically mentioned what they're going to be focusing on, specifically. They gave some generalizations, but they never really gave any focuses. We'll probably know more within the next month or two. More so on what their game plan is. But anyways, guys, did anyone else have any other questions or anything you wanted to mention? Or anything I may have missed? Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back at same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we're mainly just going to be going over all the new stuff that's coming in next week and messing around with probably leveling Frost Mage. Because I do want to start getting Frost Mage to level 70 and see how that goes. So we can start using it for things like Guild Wars Defend and stuff like that. We won't need that for another 2 weeks, but still want to have it upgraded for when we finally go and use that. In case the next update comes that it finally allows hero classes to be switched for free. So that'll be nice. Can I play Gems of War for you? Though there are people that have done, they gave it to their kids and taught their kids how to play the game for them. There are people that ended up doing that, which is kind of funny. Best way to farm traits? Go to whatever kingdom explore you want, or whatever trait stone you need for it. So for example, let's say you need green purple. You would go under your hero, go under inventory, go under trait stones, go under green purple. Then it will show you every single kingdom that can currently obtain green purple. You then go to one of them, ideally the weaker one, in this case Valkyrie. And then you just explore. And then you spam this battle over and over again with a standard explore team. Something along the lines of a Sunbird Firebomb team, with a Rowan or a Forest Guardian, and then your hero using anything. But yeah, and then you just keep spamming this until you get all the trait stones you need. And then you keep repeating that for every single trait stone you ever need. You generally farm based on which arcane you need, though, as far as your location that you farm in. Yeah, you just keep doing this until you get all the arcanes you need. And you also get other trait stones along the ways, of course, like that runic right there. Explore has a higher rate of dropping the ultra rare, epic, and legendary ingots. I mean, ultra rare, epic, and legendary trait stones, I mean. Higher chance than any other location. Oh yeah, we do have over 1 million glory. Though that's been accumulated over a year and a half now we've been saving. That's the only reason why that stack of glory looks so large. That's over a year of saving glory. How many weeks do you predict for another Fair Shra? I have not the slightest clue. I forget when the most recent one was. I'd probably say about a month, approximately. Definitely sometime by the end of February we should see another Fair Shra roll around again. But I forget when he last came, so I don't know for sure. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all later. Have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone.